Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Now unfortunately the viewership on it's been a little spotty. It's been more that people watch when I do something that the title kind of infers something better. But not really any standard watchers. So this will be the last episode unless somebody enjoys the series. Please do leave a like. To tell me that you are enjoying the series and want to see more. Otherwise, this will be the last episode. So, but today we are going to just have a bit of fun by, we're going to make a space plane design that I thought was really cool looking that I kind of dreamed up. So, but let's see if I can make it. Where are the parts I need? Mark II. I want an adapter. Oh, actually, can we just take a fuel intake or an air intake? Ooh. And then the mounted engine wasn't quite right here, but we need some fuel anyways, so put that there. We just want liquid in it because this will be primarily just a in atmospheric engine source. That's a very tiny one. Turbofan. Is there a way to separate air intake ones? Alright, the overpowered BS that is OPT. If you've seen that episode. Again, very small engines. I guess these are the only ones we have. The Weasley, which produces 120 kilonewtons. Wow, stationary thrust, huh? And there's... Oh, wait, there's two stationary thrusts. Why are there two stationary thrusts? One is... They're both air intake. Oh, at different Machs. That this one gets better the faster it gets. Okie dokie. That at lower speeds it only gets up to 85, and then at Mach 2.5 it can get up to 130. Which is kind of what I want, because it doesn't say that those actually have anything. So let's put two of those on. So we got a giant air breather right there that should work pretty nicely. So now let's get into the awesomeness that is actually going to be this aircraft. So we'll line it up with that line for now that's on the cockpit. It's probably going to move, but we wish to rotate this piece though ever so control? Is it control? No. Shift? Yeah, it was shift. Okay. So we want to put it down 2 ticks. And then we wish to grab... Where is it? Crew cabins. This is a passenger object. Some rotation is going to be required. Okay, so let's put it straight. And then, if nothing else, equal to the angle that it's at. And then we will fix it. And that's pretty centered, so I like that. And we'll just make it ridiculous by saying it's kind of like... kind of the cruise liner of this kind of aircraft. Okay, now from here we need bigger thrusters. We need space engines. That's right. Yes, that's what I'm calling them, space engines. Which would mean that... Okay, oh, there it is. I was about to go back to the Mark II. Little thing. Okay, come on. Actually, you know what? Take that one off. Put this one on. Now, the thing about this, though, is that it will be a little off balance as there will be some weight higher. So I'm trying to think of what to do to reduce the height of the weight. So, but yeah. But for now, we want something that is efficient in space. Reason being is because, well, actually, do I have the Mark II to 2.0? I do not, it looks like. No, I don't. Okay. Well, that means we are just, I don't know, because 4 of these is still not a lot of thrust. Especially for how much fuel is going to be on this thing. Or we have 2 different ones, maybe? We have the big guys, and then we have the efficiencies. Okay, let's go back to the Mark II, because we do want more fuel on this thing. Like that. We'll go into aerodynamic. And where is that ridiculous tailpiece? Here it is. Just like that. Yes, just like that. Let's see where the center of weight is, and our center of lift, and our center of thrust. Wait, toggle mode. It said air breathing on both of them. Right? Air intake, liquid fuel. Air intake, liquid fuel. Okay, so here I am confused. Because, or maybe they just didn't change the wording of it, that the dry is this one and the wet is this one, even though that is actually a term for sorry, my brain stopped. Even though that's a term for when an engine changes from air to, like, that it doesn't use air anymore, that switches over to oxidizer. So so yeah, I'm a little confused at why it would state it as oxygen. Move tool. We want you up here. Probably down a little based on what it looks like. Right into it. Probably out one. No. Maybe a little nudge. Nope. Okay. Yeah, that's where you're gonna be. Okay. Then we wish to have these up here because we do want our control to some degree. And we're going to put more of these back here. We can always extend this one out to pull the lift back a little. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. In fact, if I did... Ooh, those are huge. Never mind. This one, Type C. The in the middle pieces. It does seem like that it would work if I put it back there. I just had a thought though. What if we like put one of these back here, but like rotated it? Okay, you are level, so we will need to flip you a good 180. Is that right? And that looks about right, but we need now to line you up just like that. It was 3 off. That's weird. Pull you up, push you in. Oh, now does that not look cool? And that's balanced too. That's perfectly balanced. Well, with fuel in it. The fuel will change around quite a bit. This fuel will drain, so this weight will actually move to the back quite a bit. Unless I can have it drain evenly when it's in atmosphere. See, that's the problem, is I need rocket engines to drain equally as well. And that's part of the problem. We do need these things on it. Just like that. Make it look nice. So put them right there. We do need some tail pieces, which we actually could probably just toss on the top here, to be fair. Just like that. Man, this thing kind of looks like a almost like a private liner. Now if we look straight down the thrust, we'll see that it actually looks pretty balanced, which is weird because it shouldn't be. Maybe between these engines it's balanced, but believe me, it's not. And in fact, that also reminds me that I need to let's remove this. We need to put some more stuff in here. Mark II. Small cargo bay. Oh, right there. Okay. We need some serious SAS, so let's put some serious SAS in here. We need some serious sass. I would make a comment, but I'm not sure how people would take it. I like to make jokes, but sometimes some people are, I feel, a little too sensitive. That it's a joke that's been around forever, and I would like to be able to join in making the joke, but people get sensitive, and it makes me sad because it means that I can't make the jokes I would like to. Yeah, that's fine. Let's zoom in here and put quite a number of these on the sides. No, I'd like it in the middle, right there. And another set right there, and another set right. You get a battery, and you get a battery. Okay, so this thing should have a ton of battery. These stick off like so much though. It's like, it's almost ridiculous. Clues. And that actually looks a little bit better with the wings. No, not that. I want the big ones. It's gonna look ridiculous, but you know what? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Okay, maybe up there we'll put some different ones, but back here, I do kind of want these ones. How's that look? That looks awful. Like, what's with this placement? Like, can I just nudge it in that direction like that? You know what? No. Not that much. Let's actually move these into the craft a little, too. Maybe rotate it more to fit the angle that the craft is at the moment. And then move it into the craft, or is it actually in the craft pretty well right there? Can I... Ooh, yeah, just like sink it just on. It's kind of clipping right there though, so let's pull it out a little. And perfect. And how much do each of those do? 8 a second? Yeah, there's almost no reason to put any of those on the front. In fact, it would be actually good to copy those down to here, but I don't want to go through that entire process again. What about just one on the bottom? Just like right... Well, we want it... No, we want that... Yeah, that's okay. I was thinking of the wheel here, but it'll be fine right there. Because the wheel has to be ahead of the center of gravity so that the craft does not flip. So there we go. That will properly cover all of our bases on where it might get sun, so that we can recharge those very, very energy costly SAS. Oh, and I do want to tie them down. I forgot about that. Placement mode. Open it up. And can I just like hook you onto... Whoa, I did not mean that. Can I get this rotated just... I do not like the camera controls, to be fair. Sometimes they're a little wonky, and that way it just makes it a solid piece through the middle there. And so that should be pretty good. Let's get some wheels on this puppy. I don't want them too close to the center, but... Because you want that stable landing, but actually right now, that... Well, no, that is a pretty good angle to be able to land at without hitting the back end. I think. And having 4 is a little too much, because then you start losing stability as it gets faster. But, you know what? This is a test aircraft after all, for this final episode, so we'll just do that. We're just playing around here. I do like it, and I added all that SAS because I can't really add a lot of weight on the bottom here, which is the problem. Yeah, just... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think I can add enough weight to actually drop that center of mass enough for these engines to actually function properly. So this is how it's going to be. If we were going to continue the series, say if we get enough likes quick enough too, because if like 2 weeks go by and then somebody likes it, it's like, well, it's a little late because I've already replaced the series kind of thing. You know, so anywho, the for funsies. Yes, with a Z's. This is the for funsies. Yeah, and I think that's good. Save. Lunch. Let's see how this thing flies. Is it going to be another beluga waiting to happen, or action groups? Revert flight to space hangar. We need action groups. Actions. We do not have custom actions, so you know what? This is for funsies after all, and we have just a... Oh, wrong button. Damn it. Oh, and we do have just a terrible, terrible lot of money, so why not? Custom action groups. And that actually... No, actually that didn't. I could actually upgrade this still. Just, yeah. Custom action groups. There we go. Just killed my money off a little bit. I wounded it. All right, so let's action groups. One, we want the air breathers to we'll say toggle engine. Number 2, we will have the big boys here, toggle engine. And number 3, we'll have the small ones here, toggle engine. And then on 0, we'll do 9 just to be safe on what it is. We will have switch mode for the engines. And I do believe that will be it for this, so we will save that and launch. So we will immediately turn on the brakes because we don't want this thing rolling down the runway yet. I thought I had turned those on, but okay. So SAS on, engines off, because we want to turn them on, and then turn off the jet ones. And then we want to turn the jet ones on. Allow them to spool up. And then release the brake. And I forgot to turn the back wheels to not turn, so this thing is going to actually be able to turn like on a dime. We should be fast enough to actually get off the ground too. Woo! That engine kind of scraped the runway quite a bit right there. So this is actually a pretty heavy craft. So these engines, this is actually quite a few, or not a lot of engines for how heavy this craft is. So so we're just gonna get up to speed here a little. We're actually losing thrust already. Okay, so can we switch? Now we're gaining thrust, which is good. Can we go up a little faster? Because I do kind of want to get to space before fuel flow is dropping. We are losing thrust, which is not a good sign, because I don't think this thing has enough fuel to get up into space on its own with these engines. No, it is seriously losing thrust now. And how's our electrical doing? It's not doing bad. But yeah, we are losing thrust, and we do need to still get higher. So obviously these engines are absolutely terrible for SSTO function, because they're not going to allow me to get very fast before I have to swap out the engines. We are still speeding up though, which is good. Until we stop speeding up, I think we are okay. So, like right there, we just stopped speeding up. Okay, so I think I'll turn on the light ones, just to help us get going. The specific thrust right here, now the thrust is rising again. Maybe I don't have enough air intake. Maybe that's it. Just not enough, because now it's dropping again, so it doesn't matter. So, you know what? Just do that. We want to get to space. But we need a lot more speed. Technically, we need a ton more height, too, so... Let's, and it flips. Off. Can we, like, go straight up? Okay, so there's... I believe we knew that this was going to be an issue. So... can you stop rolling? Can you please stop rolling? Bueller. Okay, you know what? Turn those on. I don't know how they're getting air, but... Okay, so the thing is just... too much wings on the front side, so... Although we could move those back a little. How much time do we have left? Oh, none. Ah. Okay, well, that was the for funsies, and the, probably one of the last episodes of Kerbal Space Program. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the series, those who have may have watched every episode or two. So, but... progress. We need to move on to bigger and better games. So, yeah, leave a like if you are enjoying the series and want to see more. Maybe me just screw around like this more. That could be a thing too. Yeah, leave your likes and whatnot with the like button. Please do subscribe to catch any other games I might be doing, and do leave any comments, questions, or suggestions you have in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can on those matters. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.